Dear yesterday, sometimes you do not feel like history at all. Sometimes you feel like a book I once held but never finished, a story whose last page was torn out, leaving me to imagine the ending. You are a library I can never fully explore, each shelf holding moments written in a script I only half remember. You are Dickens' ghosts, arriving without warning, rattling the chains of memory. You step into my room like a Christmas carol, not as Scrooge's tormentors, but as my own. You bring the ghost of what was, dressed not in rags or robes, but in the scent of rain-soaked evenings, in the sound of laughter long faded. You are Anna Karenina, standing forever at the station, caught between desire and despair. You are her unanswered question, her final hesitation. Yesterday holds her, and countless others frozen in that single breath before everything breaks. You are Jay Gatsby reaching for the green light, certain that the past could be rewritten, that time could bend back upon itself. Yesterday, you let him dream, but you also let him drown. You remind me that some dreams are not bridges, but anchors. And yet yesterday, you are also Don Quixote tilting at windmills, foolish but glorious. You are Hamlet asking questions that no century has ever solved. You are Scheherazade spinning tales through the night, her words the only thread keeping her alive until dawn. I wonder, are you a tragedy or a comedy? Are you an epic carved across centuries or a haiku whispered in a single line? Perhaps you are all of them. Perhaps you are every genre at once, romance and horror, fable and satire, history and myth. For in you live the lovers who wrote their names on trees, believing bark could outlast blood. In you live the wanderers who carried maps with empty edges, filling them with oceans and monsters, hoping the story of their voyage would be told. In you live the dreamers who scribbled in journals, never knowing their words might one day be scripture, their names repeated in tongues they never imagined. But you are not just their novels. You are mine. You are the book of my own life, with pages crumpled, paragraphs scratched out, chapters I would rewrite if only I could. You are my childhood chapter, where the world was drawn in crayons and the future was as simple as tomorrow's sunrise. You are the teenage years, written in ink too heavy, every word underlined, every feeling carved like prophecy. You are the chapters of mistakes, the ones I want to rip out, burn, bury. And yet you keep them, refusing to let me edit. You remind me, without the flawed chapters, the story would not be whole. Sometimes I wish I could skip ahead to know how this book ends. But you remind me that every skipped page is a loss, every unread paragraph a silence. You whisper that the book of life is not meant to be skimmed, but savored, that the plot is not revealed in a single twist, but in the slow weaving of moments, some joyous, some bitter, all necessary. And so, yesterday, you are both author and archivist. You write me as you preserve me. You keep my drafts, my revisions, my scribbles in the margins. You know every sentence I regret, every word I swallowed, every letter I never sent. And still you do not judge. You simply turn the page, one after another, building the book I will one day leave behind. Perhaps that is why I cannot fear you, yesterday. For though you hold tragedy, though you cradle heartbreak, you are also filled with poetry. And when I open your pages, I see not only sorrow but beauty, the kind of beauty that only comes from stories half forgotten, half remembered, yet forever alive. So, Dear yesterday, let us read together. Let us linger on these lines, for though tomorrow waits impatiently, it will never understand what it means to be a story already told.
Yes, you made it all the way to the end. Congratulations. We're Bungay, and our whole thing is helping you stay productive, assist you to build your brand, and on track to crush your goals. If you're vibing with this, hit like, drop a comment so we can chat, and of course, subscribe our channel so you don't miss the next one. Catch you in the next video. Until then, keep dreaming.